Hello there, it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to your weekly Astro-Numerology forecast for April 8th through the 14th. Now, in this forecast, we focus on upcoming events in the stars and numbers, Astrology-Numerology, that will impact us in the next 7 days. And this week is a powerful one. I'm sure you're aware of the total solar eclipse happening on April 8th on Monday. And then we have another conjunction later in the week. Now, the solar eclipse has really taken the news by storm. Not just the astrology, the astronomy, the culture around the eclipse, the viewing of the eclipse. It's because it's being named the Great American Eclipse, since the exactitude is happening from northern Mexico all the way to very eastern Canada, but most of it is crossing from Texas into Maine in the US. So it's a big deal. And even driving the other day, we saw signs in New York State that literally kept saying solar eclipse, like sign after sign. Instead of the traffic, they had solar eclipse on Monday, April 8th. It's just been really unbelievable as an astrologer to see all this interest. Now, there is a reason for it, of course. I already mentioned how it is total. And another reason is it's exactly conjunct Chiron. And I mean exact. This eclipse is at 19 degrees 24 minutes, Sun and Moon in Aries. Chiron is also at 19 degrees 24 minutes. That's pretty unheard of. Usually conjunctions are a few minutes apart or even a few degrees apart. But this is major. So Chiron is the sacred healer or the wounded healer. And that means there's going to be a lot of focus on cleansing through compassion and love. There is an incredible opportunity now to let bygones be bygones, to forgive and to have empathy. And that starts, of course, within you and then reaches out like a beautiful star to everyone around you. So this is a time to invest in your heart and to know that you're going to be highly sensitive. And I'm sure you've already been feeling the impact of this coming eclipse before and after April 8th. So there's a tremendous opportunity here to create a healthy, uplifting life. You're going to be focusing more on what that means to be healthy, to have healing energy around you. And this is going to be a moment to remember for high principles and high morals and really tuning into what is for your and everyone else's highest good. This is going to be a huge theme. The other theme are the conjunctions. We have Jupiter conjunct Uranus and we have Saturn conjunct Mars during this eclipse. So most of the planets are in a conjunction, meaning it's joined with at least one other planet. And that means the intensity is really ramped up. This is all about being innovative, flexible, open-minded, letting go of any kind of ideas or beliefs or preconceptions that are interfering with what you're needing to see or where you're needing to reach next. So there's really a lot of emphasis on the intensity being so strong that you have no choice but to pay attention. So Mars conjunct Saturn happens on the 10th of April, on Wednesday. So just a couple days later. And this, Saturn tends to restrict energy in order to pay attention and take responsibility for something. And Mars wants to move forward. Mars is the ruler of the Aries total solar eclipse. So Mars conjunct Saturn means Mars may feel like there is a little bit of, you will feel somewhat held back initially, not because you're not supposed to move forward, but once the retrograde for Mercury is over on April 25th especially, and Mars moves into Aries on April 30th, you can then take whatever passion you have now and you can really feel the forward momentum at that point. So it's important to look at new projects, look at anything that you want to start, but you need to take care of pending responsibilities. And this may feel a little frustrating, but really what it is for you to breathe and center your energy and really look at discovering where you need to set boundaries in order to focus on what's most important. And that's really the key. So there is a lot of opportunity later in the month to take advantage of what you're now restricting in some ways now, as you prepare and strengthen your inner resolve and your inner courage, which is what Mars is known for. So really big times. And also the awakening is so powerful during all these conjunctions and the eclipse during Mercury retrograde that we need a little bit of support. And I've created a free webinar for you at spiritualmasteryclass.com. It really talks about the awakening. It looks at your rising sign and the secrets to spiritual mastery and the impact of your sun and moon on living a life of joy and peace and happiness, and how to easily connect to source and your guides, and so much more. Lots of secrets revealed. Really, this course was created to help you take your power back, and that's what these times are about. As we leave the Piscean age and move into the Aquarian age, we're leaving behind a victimization consciousness, and we're embracing a take my power back consciousness so that we can explore, discover, and feel free. So again, free masterclass at spiritualmasteryclass.com. Have an incredible week, an amazing eclipse, and I will see you in next week's forecast. Lots of love.